So, with the league title in the bag in Switzerland's top flight, there's only the cup to play for. Today could see us do the double, which would be, after the pre-season we had, not a terrible achievement. So we're going into a game against young boys who've become our old foes. They are in stuttering form, having lost again in the league. We've won another couple since we last saw you, but today it's a one-off cup final. Anything could happen, but if we win it, well, we're celebrating a double in Border Adventures. Okay, just before we get out there for the big game, and this is probably a bit inappropriate when you're about to lead a team out for a National Cup final, but let's have a very quick look at the job market, seeing as we have a minute or two to spare. We're starting to look at these jobs in the Bundesliga and thinking, is now the time to jump over whilst our stock is high and before we inevitably ruin it? So, well, let's discount the Bayern job, bit too big for us, and I'm not sure that's their kind of club we're really interested in Border Adventures, but Leverkusen are there in the Bundesliga. Frankfurt's job looks insecure. Nuremberg's job is insecure. Stuttgart, their manager's position is insecure as well. Leverkusen is very insecure. I think they could be getting ready to pull the trigger. It does bear thinking about, but let's get to the task in hand then. These are the boys we're going to send out to try and seal a double win for us. We're going to put Lorenzini in goal. We're playing the two Barcelona loanees at fullback in Villa and Prieto. We're going with Chima. And controversially, we're leaving out Muesli today and we're going for the much bigger and more powerful Gasopo. We've got Wright and the Otter. Who else in midfield? The Bobster and Coufret on the wings. Cairo and Garincha up top. Garincha has not been in fine form towards the end of the season, if I'm honest. Although, well, I only brought him on in the 84th minute of the last game and he was injured the game before that. And it looks like he scored 6 in his previous 8 before that. So scrub what I said, but by Garincha's very own high standards that he sets for himself. Well, he's not been in superb form. So let's send the boys out into the National Stadium, which doubles up as young boys' own stadium. So this is listed as a neutral venue, but essentially it is a home game for them. And let's assertively say we are the underdogs. I'm not sure how true that is, to be honest. We're 16 points clear of young boys in the league, and we have taken the title from them. But underdogs, we will brand ourselves nevertheless. So there's the national anthem, Catherine Jenkins belting it out. And we are underway. So this could be, they miss a chance, this could be a landmark game in Border Adventures. We got a chance of doing a league and cup double, which at the start of the season we would have nibbled people's hands off for. So this is big. We've been looking pretty good in the league. In the 2 games since we last saw you, we've won them both. Although in the last game against St. Gallen, that's not a great start, is it, Yotta? In the last game against St. Gallen, we were 3-0 up and we only won it 3-2. Little bit sticky, and we're a goal down in the 18th minute here, and that's hardly ideal. Who can we pin the blame on here? Bit slow to get out at right back, and then, well, it seemed like Lorenzini was looking to his left as the ball went past him to his right. So maybe some goalkeeping culpability there, and we're going to have to demand more early. I mean, they're not running away with it in terms of the match stats. Well, we're 1-0 down. Now, that's not where we want to be on the big occasion. We don't want to go out with a whimper. But a whimper is what we are putting up at the moment. This is a pretty tepid first half performance. We've not had a highlight. I don't think there's any harm in going full aggressive here. Lorenzini seemed demotivated. Well, I think you're the reason, kid, that we're 1 goal down. The Ott looks anxious. Not sure why. Garincha, I told you, he's not been at his best. We're going to have to go for a little bit more. So we shall go attacking. And we shall play an awful lot wider. We will hope that the second half brings better fortune than the first. Here's a corner. I'd imagine Coufret is on it, is he? I don't know. He's not taking it. Not doing it with any urgency. No rush, son. We're a goal down. Cup final. When you're ready. It is Coufret. It's terrible. It's come to right. Chima looks offside to me. Garincha. We're looking at the ref. We're looking at him. The FC Luzern fans are chanting Garincha's name. There you go. All you have to do is write him off at half-time. And there he is. What is he? 3-4 yards out? Chima is onside. Double shot from him. Garincha tucks it away. We're back in the game. We're going to stay attacking. Not sure that's particularly the correct thing to do, but we're going to stay attacking because we would like to win in normal time if we can. We're going to demand more from the boys as well. We only had one training session yesterday, but we practiced penalties in it just in case. But to get to penalties, we're going to have to find another equaliser. That is poor. We can't do another shout. Yeah, why are we getting beaten in the air at the far post? Simonson. Goodness me. I bet he's about 4'11" tall. He's risen. Let's point fingers. Who are you? Chima again. Did we say that in the last episode? I'm sure we said that in the last episode. Chima, our rock at the back, and things are not going particularly well. We're going to throw Kufre up front. We're going to take... Cairo's probably playing terribly, isn't he? He usually is. Okay. Oh, we've accidentally clicked on him. We're going to take him off for Harak. And we need another little decision to make. We're going to bring Bardica on for the Bobster. We're ditching the wingers. We're going to get the Ott further forward. We're going to ask you to go there, my friend. Wright is going to be the deep line playmaker. You are going to charge forward on attack. Kufre, you like that deep line forward role. So do you. We're going to push you on to an attacking pressing forward. We need to probably drop the width. Doing this very quick to try and convince people this is pre-thought out. This is tactics on the fly, my friends. Tactics on the fly, and we got to do something quick, so we go and get creative. Not happening for the boys. It's not happening. I don't think we're going to win the Swiss Cup. I think we're losing the title that we won last season. We've got a corner kick, but we're not getting a highlight from it. I think young boys have won it. This looks like it could be a proper highlight. We've got a minute to go. Badic has won the ball. Come on, we've got 3 players. Stay on side. They're flooding forward. Give it to somebody far better than you. He has. The Otter knocks it down right. Vierger is offside. He's got to be offside. I think it's going to be ruled out. Well, we've seen a few of those. Don't give me the goal review nonsense. Goal review. Who has ever seen a goal review on VAR in Football Manager? And it says it's fine, actually. Good goal. You play on, kids. Always ruled out. At least mine are. I hope he's adding on a bit of time for that. I don't think it's enough. Come on, boys. You're just fiddling around at the back. Was this offside? I mean, that's tight. I mean, we're going calling that 2 yards. Are we really giving those 2 yards? Do we need to see this as well? Black and yellow confetti. Falling in a very straight line across the pitch. Very nice. No breeze. And there they are. Drink it in. They are parading around their own stadium with our cup that we won last season. Drink it in. So that is the end of the season. And let's end it as we probably started, aggressively saying that performance has shown me that even though it's a cup final and you've already won the league, get in training tomorrow, kids. We are going to run your proverbial socks off. And, well, let's get into the schedule. We've got a couple of games left to go to round out the season, but I don't think we're going to show you them because the league is done and dusted. 16-point gap, 2 games to go. Well, look, we may have blown a cup final and we may have exited Europe in a game that we probably should have won in a tie that was definitely winnable, but we are league champions of a country. That's the first time that has happened in Border Adventures. And we go into season 9 with a growing managerial reputation. We've not got the worst of tributes in the world now. We're still only being paid $5,000, by the way. But 3 and a little nibble of stars. All right. Not bad. I don't know what's going to happen next. We might just take this growing reputation and just put our CV in a few envelopes and send it to some big European clubs and see if there is any interest. But we are going to show you that next time. Thank you for everybody that's been watching for all 8 seasons of Border Adventures. You are heroes, one and all. We don't know where we're going to be next time. It could well be back at Luzerne in the Champions League, or it could well be pastures new. We'll see you next time as we continue our Border Adventures.